Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So after a silent weekend, we got some flash tips today on Monday. So the crypto corrected a little bit, but now everything seems to be okay. So my name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice. So everything just for education and also entertainment purposes only. So guys, always do your own research and double check all the informations and then make your decision. Crypto is a long-term play, and also you can make a generational wealth with crypto, but first you should take responsibility after each of your decision and prepare your decision. Do some diggings and let's go. And guys, smash those likes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, push the bell, notification all, and let's share my screen. You will be surprised, but hopefully not shocked. Our favorite bubble charts shows us that few coins are pumping well, like Wi-Fi, Hex, Helium, Shiba, IOTX, Wemix, Avalanche, Luna, and Rune XRP. But few of them are like DCR, Cardena, T-Fuel, H-Bar, dumping, but H-Bar I think rallied really well in the past few days. And if we are checking Bitcoin is back about 47,000. It was the lowest point was maybe 45,500, and also Ethereum went down to 3,700, but now getting closer to 4,000. So this was a choppy movement, and I expect choppy movements still in the next few days until the end of the year. So let's check our favorite bubble chart, not the favorite bubble, because that was the favorite bubble, but our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. So we are at 25. This is also an extreme fear level. And you know that recently in the past few weeks, the index went down to the fear zone, and also we dipped several times below 20 in the extreme fear, and now just side waving here. So not too much positivity happening here, but you know, then when investors are very fearful, that it's always a good buying opportunity. When investors are getting greedy, that it's a due for a correction. And also there is a saying from Warren Buffett, let's be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. So remember, when you see this kind of indicators dumping down in the fear zone, then maybe it's time to go and buy, and also buy the dips, not the peaks, but the dips. Okay, our first piece of news is Bitcoin wobbles below 46,000 US dollar as one BTC passes 800,000 Turkish lira for the first time. So, guys, Turkish lira in the terms of Turkish lira, Bitcoin made a new all-time high. Yeah, I think so. So we'll check it out. Okay, so we dumped today, and this is a falling wedge. Falling wedge is actually a bullish pattern, and let's see. The pair had hit 48,300 before a reversal took hold. The Asian stock opened the week on a limp. Okay, US stock markets will be having a pretty bad day when it comes to today. Also, the European stock markets will be opening with red numbers. So that we dumped because the stock markets, we are actually making ourselves ready for some heavy volatility in the last few weeks of this year. Max pain for Turkish lira holders. Yes, Turkish lira, a new record loss of almost 18 against $2. New week, new lows. Turkey lira plunges to another all-time low after Erdogan says Islam demands lower rates, now down 57% year to date. So guys, 57% year to date, losing its value against other currency. BTC Turkish lira passed 800,000 in a record-breaking move overnight, having doubled in just 2.5 months. So guys, this is a new all-time high in Turkish lira. So if you are living in Turkey, I hope you have more Bitcoin than you can afford to lose, because you are losing value holding your traditional national currency. So guys, Bitcoin saving lives in Turkey. Okay. So, embattled Egyptian pound for the first time in the history. Okay, so also Egyptian pound is a weak currency. So let's go to our next news. Billionaire Ray Dalio impressed how Bitcoin survived the last decade. Hedge fund manager and former Bitcoin critic Ray Dalio is ending the year with a positive stance on cryptocurrencies. Okay, good to see. I think it's impressive that for the last 10, 11 years that programming has held up. It hasn't been hacked and it has an adoption rate. So also it's working and there is an adoption increasing. I am very big on diversification and it's a very small part of the portfolio. So he is holding Bitcoin and Ethereum is his portfolio. However, at the beginning of 2021, the billionaire did 180 on Bitcoin, calling the assets on hell of an invention. Okay. So, billionaire fund manager, he views crypto as an alternative money in an environment where the value of cash money is depreciating in real terms. This is definitely true. This is because the money printing and the inflation. He added that he still thinks that cash is trash, and he said in previous interviews, cash, which most investors think is the safest investment, I think the worst investment. Cash is trash. Okay, so good to see that Ray Dalio changed his mind. And yeah, so good to see, because I think also other investors, family offices are following Ray Dalio. And this is a smart decision from Ray Dalio. Next piece of news is Bitcoin tests yearly moving average as 100,000 US dollar by Christmas, needs small miracle. Okay, we need this miracle. I vote with bonds and stable. The 1 year moving average is a pretty important Bitcoin bull bear pivot level historically, and we are set right on it now. According to Philip Swift, I vote the bonds and stable. Okay, so here is this moving average, and Bitcoin bounced on this moving average in July, also last year September, and it's bouncing again, hopefully. Plan B, tweeted, Bitcoin needs a small miracle for a 100,000 Christmas, while I ditch stock to flow model if this doesn't happen. Nah, I actually like being at the lower bands. In fact, I published the model at the lower bands in March 2018, which with BTC below 4,000 US dollar. So you see that Bitcoin is below these lower bands, and also it was below the band in 2018. When? Yes, 2018 here, 2018 March. Okay, 2018 March and also 2020 March. No Santa rally for macro this year. Global stocks have lost 1.8 trillion US dollar in market cap this week as investors reacted to hawkish Fed pivot spike in COVID cases and find themselves positioning into 2022 of already elevated valuations. Stocks still worth 118 trillion US dollar, 140% of global GDP. Okay. So the coronavirus Omicron variant sparking fresh economic shutdowns set the last into new year. So guys, when you will ending these shutdowns? 243 million investment fund. CEO says he is looking closely at crypto space. No longer a skeptic. No longer a skeptic. Cool. So 243 billion sovereign wealth fund. Khaldun Khalifa Al Mubarak, CEO of the Mubadala investment company, tells CNBC's interview, crypto is real. I think this is a business that had what 200 billion worth of crypto value 2 years ago, and it is 2.5 trillion US dollar today and growing. So I think why many people are skeptics, I don't fall in that category. I think now I see it as real. Al Mubarak, who is also a member of the executive council of Abu Dhabi, says Mubadala can help change the crypto sector. Oh, sounds good. Mubadala is a state-owned company based in the United Arab Emirates. So guys, Mubadala investment firm is owned by the states, and the CEO of this company is positive on crypto. Now I think the regulatory environment that isn't there yet, its final form, and will have to be there at some point. I think we will come in and we will have, I think, transitions this asset class into something new. From our perspective, I think we took an ecosystem around crypto, and I think we are investing in that ecosystem. That's blockchain technology, energy usage, and so on and so on. So I'm definitely bullish because the United Arab Emirates and Dubai just was not into crypto. So yes, crypto people, crypto YouTubers moving there, but the regulations and the officials was not on Bitcoin, but now it seems it's changing. The Bitcoin network, in the next piece of news, has settled a staggering 12 trillion US dollar in transactions this year. 12 trillion transactions. The Bitcoin network sets a new record of 12 trillion US dollar in transactions settled in a year. 10 trillion holdings funders, TNT holdings funders, Dan Tapiero says the massive volume is evidence of incoming hyper-Bitcoinization. Institutional and retail adoption continues to grow following the new development. Bitcoin network settles more than 12 trillion US dollar transactions in 2021. Guys, I'm amazed. Look at the charts. Look at the charts. And even the Bitcoin price is not representing. And what does that mean? That huge money bags using Bitcoin to move funds back and forth, back and forth. So they are using Bitcoin to move funds because it's decentralized, it's secure, and it's cheap and even fast. And you can move funds cross-border. Okay. So indeed, 2021 has been a great year for Bitcoin adoption. The pioneer cryptocurrency has seen its adoption rise significantly among retail investors, institutional investors, and even governments. Buy Bitcoin worldwide. Okay, El Salvador currently holds nearly 70 million US dollar worth of Bitcoin. Michael Saylor holding 121,000 Bitcoin, worth about 6 billion US dollar. Countries that own Bitcoin include Bulgaria, Ukraine, Finland, Georgia, and notably El Salvador. These countries together hold around 1.2% of the circulating supply of Bitcoin, around 263,000 Bitcoin, according to the data provided by Bitcoin Worldwide. Bitcoin become legal tender in Central American countries. El Salvador, yes. Paraguay is preparing for that. Bitcoin will continue to grow, has the expectation of hyper-Bitcoinization. 2021, the price of Bitcoin reached a new all-time high, and now it's down. Okay, by the projection of several key analysts, the price of Bitcoin is expected to reach monumental figures as its demand increases in the future due to its fixed supply of 21 million coins. Guys, great news. Let's go to our next news. Here is a realistic long-term Ethereum price prediction according to crypto analyst Benjamin Cohen. let's quote from him. What I'm thinking, it's probably not going to be either of them. It could be a mix of the two. Maybe we do something in the middle and we break out. I don't know exactly, but I would expect Ethereum to put in all-time highs in 2022 and potentially continue moving on into 2023. But I think it is highly speculative to count on that at the moment. So while ATH ranged between 8 and 16 US dollar in 2016, it has been hovering between 2,000 and 4,000 for the better part of 2021. Ethereum's consolidation could last as long as mid-2022, but that a breakout will be a likely end result. The trick is that this can't go on forever without eventually entering into a bear market. So I imagine we do get some type of move up to the upside. I don't know how it's going to go. How high it's going to go. I would expect 10,000 US dollar is a reasonable target. We could even go as high as 20,000 US dollar. It's hard to know. I'm imagining continued sideways movement for a little while, especially with Bitcoin looking somewhat weak at the moment. Yeah. But Ethereum looks a little bit stronger than Bitcoin. Adidas' first Ethereum NFT drops net 23 million US dollar and shoots to top of charts. One buyer managed to grab 330 of the NFTs despite there being a 2 per customer cap. Okay, so Adidas new NFTs into the metaverse. NFT drop yesterday, and they are trending on CryptoSlam. We will take a look. G-Money, Pordeptia, Adidas Originals. Let's check this. Okay, cool. Guys, let's go to our next news. Yes, Radio Shack has pivoted to DeFi. You have got questions, they have got DeFi. The two men who bought Radio Shack in 2020 are turning it into a crypto play. Good. Who have got questions, we have got answers. That was the motto. And DeFi, the company confirmed a pivot into decentralized finance, the name for the blockchain-based protocols that allow people to send, receive, trade, lend, and borrow funds without intermediaries. And the website is showing that will be the bridge between the CEOs who control the world's corporations and the new world of cryptocurrencies. Okay, Radio Shack and Radio Shack alone can bridge the gap and cross the chasm of mainstream usage for cryptocurrency. This is the main point, guys. They are targeting the mainstream usage of cryptocurrency. I think definitely we will reach out then because at CorionX we are doing the same. And that's amazing to see that how they are partnering up. Also, we have this from Crypto is here. Check the Forbes list. Tai Lopez here. Okay. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Let's go to our next news. Yeah, so this is the Radio Shack website bringing cryptocurrency to mainstream. Our mission is to be the first protocol to bridge the gap in mainstream usage of DeFi. Guys, I like it. 100-year-old brand and embedded into the global consciousness, and we are going to lead the way for blockchain tech to reach mainstream adoption by other large brands. So this is something that I think have a bright future. Next piece of news is Ukraine's central bank oversees digital currency pilot using Stellar. The pilot has the endorsement of the central bank and the Ministry of Digital Transformation. Bitcoin is popular in Ukraine. The country legally recognized cryptocurrency this year. It's taking the next step in creating a central bank digital currency. Okay, what else do we have here? Cross-border payments, CBDCs. So the main point here that they are building their national cryptocurrency on Stellar Lumen. They will use Stellar Lumens for their infrastructure. This pilot project will serve as a technological basis for the issuance of electronic money, and it is the next key step to advance innovation of a payment and financial infrastructure in Ukraine. So guys, this is definitely huge. Good to see that Stellar giving foundation to national CBDCs. Next piece of news is UK watchdog bans Coinbase, Papa John's, eToro crypto ads. Guys, the UK Advertising Standards Authority has banned a total of 7 crypto-related ads as a matter of priority. So Papa John's, a popular pizza chain, offered free Bitcoin worth 10 British pounds, as well as telling customers that they would save 15 to 19, so 15 pounds if they spend 30 pounds or more on pizza, and they will get the Bitcoin promotion on to Bitcoin Pizza Day. And somebody, this ad regulatory body doesn't like how they are doing this. So I'm surprised, because Coinbase is doing very strictly and keeping all the rules. So I just wondering why these guys were banned. Next piece of news is SEC delays decision on Grayscale and Bitwise spot Bitcoin ETFs. Why? I'm not wondering. The agency is, and SEC is the US Security and Exchange Commission, so whatever, so the regulator of financial products in the US. The agency is extending its review of the proposals by at least 45 days. Okay, so Grayscale, I don't know how nervous they are, because also they are waiting so long time to get these licenses, but now it's postponed with other 35 days, and so I'm not surprised. Next piece of news is Uniswap version 3 contracts deployment on Polygon approved with 99.3% consensus. That's cool. Uniswap version 3 contracts will be supported by a $20 million fund for a long-term liquidity mining campaign and the overall adoption of Uniswap and Polygon. So guys, this is huge, because we will see Polygon on Uniswap, and that would be really, really amazing. Also, that you will able to make some money with the version 3. And also that's huge, because it will also add to Polygon use cases and to the Polygon ecosystem. So I'm definitely bullish, and just follow this news also from Uniswap and Polygon, because you will able to go and stake some nice juicy profits. So the consensus checks 17 pence with 44 million yes votes. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. And let's check our last charts here from CryptoSlam. And you see that in the 24 hours trading volume, Adidas Originals NFTs are on the 3rd place with almost $4 million. And let's check the last 7 days. Also, Adidas is there with $43 million. And let's check the last 30 days. X Infinity, The Sandbox, CloneX, CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Clubs are on the list. So guys, let's go and check some charts. But before that, let's go and check my Twitter, because I think I shared a few interesting stuff on my Twitter feed. And definitely come and follow at MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter, and also follow at Corion Platform on Twitter. So plan B, just share this, that lockdowns and everything's that going around with this making panics, and balance sheet of central banks are increasing. So the remedy is Bitcoin. Also, we talked about this, and we have another from Philip Swift, that long-term hodlers are not fazed by this recent volatility. The percentage of Bitcoin that has not moved on-chain for at least a year is now actually increasing up to 56%. Meanwhile, Bitcoin balances on exchanges is close to making new lows. High time frames bullish, in my opinion. Not a financial advice, but according on his opinion. So this is the Bitcoin price, and this is the balances on exchanges, and 56% of the total supply hasn't moved in the past year. Next, the 1 year moving average is pretty important. Bitcoin bull bear pivot level historically, and we are set right on it now. I vote we bounce and stay bull. Okay, so we should bounce there. One touch, second touch, third touch, and then bounce. Let's bounce, guys, bounce. Bitcoin, let's bounce. Great. Okay, so this is the Turkish lira, plunged almost more than 50%. Bad. Bitcoin is a remedy. Be your own bank, a political permissionless money, move billions for $1 in fees, instant and cheap payments, fixed supply and immutable rules, volcano bonds. With professors like these, universities may not last that much longer. Okay, guys, and this is that the total asset classes like gold, like S&P 500, like global equities, like global debt, and global real estate. So global debt is really, really huge. And if BTC captures just 5% of the market cap of other assets on this chart, it will be worth over $2 million per coin. So this is definitely huge. And also we have this usual that we are so lucky, and what people think it's like to hodl, what it's actually like to hodl. And now we are here in the deepest oceans. Cool. Cycles extending, are you in? So bull cycles are extending, so this is definitely that moving averages are holding for now, especially the yearly moving averages. So guys, this is the Twitter. That definitely follow me and Corion platform on Twitter. So guys, let's go and check our Telegram news. And guys, as you see, we have some nice news going on and also other things. So we share daily videos and yeah, sharing daily videos. So definitely join our Telegram group, and also we are sharing different CorionX related news and crypto adoption and crypto related news. And guys, let's come and visit our farms. We will set up, we will add some APRs to our farms here on the Binance Smart Chain, and hopefully you will be able to earn up to 200 or even 300% APRs on the farms. Let's go to PancakeSwap, provide some liquidity in CorionX and Binance coin pairs and CorionX BUSD pairs. If you are holding an Ethereum version of CorionX, let's go to farm.corion.io, provide liquidity on Uniswap and CorionX Ethereum pairs, and earn up to 330% APRs. So guys, come and visit our farms. We are working on some NFT stuff. Maybe we will just announce something before end of the year, maybe not. We'll see how far we can go with the developments, but I'm definitely excited. So guys, smash those likes, push the bell, notification on, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, share this video with your friends. See you tomorrow. Let's meet you in the Telegram chat. Bye-bye.